Are you shopping for a primary residence? Is your home purchase maybe around 300 or 400 grand? If that is you, I think you should consider a 15-year mortgage, not a 30-year mortgage. We're going to break it down with the one and only from Jonathan from Convoy Home Loans. Again, if you are shopping for a primary and that purchase price is, let's say, sub 400 grand, I really think you should consider a 15-year mortgage. We will have things for investors in a moment, but let's talk owner occ. Jonathan, you just quoted some loans and the numbers are shocking. What'd you see?
It's the most recent discovery that we've made, Dustin and I, on primaries, and we've been telling everyone we can about it. Because if you're under, like you said, that $400,000 loan amount mark, and I'm going to use $300,000 as an example, as a loan
But you're
amount
going to, it's a
example.
300 loan amount, not purchase, loan.
Correct. Yeah, $300,000 loan, right?
Okay.
This is for both the purchase and the refinance side, right? So
Oh,
under
interesting.
under
Okay.
that mark, because what we've been seeing is, for example, 30-year fixed, everyone's pricing out and they're doing at that dollar amount like low six rate, right?
Yep.
High five rate, maybe getting down there.
Sure.
And the monthly payment on that ends up being roughly between 1,800 to $1,900
Okay.
with a total interest over the life of the loan of like 360 grand plus, making numbers easy, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. I'm just writing
And
these down. Yep.
what what we found out was on a 15-year with just a little bit of a buy down, getting it to the low fours, four and a
Mm,
quarter, 4.375, and the
okay.
same $300,000 loan has a monthly payment of like $2,200
Wow.
and a life total interest of just under $110,000.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. So you're telling me
The payment
that,
difference,
yeah,
it-
go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, Jonathan.
yeah, the payment difference is only $400.
And it's really more than that. So again, let's first break this down for folks, because again, this is a conversation I don't think I've ever had on this channel. Like why and when you should really consider a 15-year mortgage, right? As investors, we talk all the time about maximizing cash flow and interest only, and all of that hooyah. But as an owner occ, one of your considerations should be, how do I reduce the amount of interest I pay over the life of the loan? And if you don't know, one of those answers is get a shorter loan, right? Do 15 versus 30. But the math here is crazy because of the interest rate delta. You're almost 2 points difference from the low sixes to the low fours. And that makes all the difference in the world. And yeah, your payment goes up a little bit, but guess what? That's all principal, right? I don't know what
Hmm.
the principal numbers are, but I'm willing to guess your principal on your first payment of 1,800 is probably like $300, maybe even the high twos.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
principal payment,
260.
yeah, see, I was right. I've done this before. So your
Hmm.
principal payment on a $2,200 15-year loan is probably like, God, it probably starts at over $1,000, maybe high nines. That's
Yep,
just
1,100.
that. Yeah, see, that's all
Yeah,
whacked off. So yes, your payment went up $400, but you're just whacking principal at a crazy rate, and that's why your total interest payment will be less than six figures instead of damn near 300 grand, or no, 360 grand. Oh, that's gain. That's
yeah,
$260,000 you're saving. This is crazy.
yeah. And this is one of those moments where if you have a smaller primary loan, right? This is totally in your favor, right? This
Oh,
is
for sure.
entirely in your favor. Usually we talk about, the smaller loans being kind of not advantageous in certain scenarios, but this is one of those moments where if you take advantage of this, you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this window where you're able to do an aggressive payoff. And if on a primary residence, if you can afford the payment, you should be trying to pay it down a little bit. You don't get as
Yeah,
much tax benefit from a primary residence than you do an
correct.
investment, right? So you want to make sure that you're maximizing your dollar for dollar. And we found this, and we were like, we have to tell the world this is
Right.
the greatest thing we've seen recently.
Yeah. No, I think this is an amazing thing. And again, Dave Ramsey, Again, I don't know the man, but I'm going to guess Dave Ramsey would approve this. 15-year mortgage, whack $1,100 off the principal every single month, save 260,000. Oh, by the way, you're saving that 260 grand. Invest it somewhere else and get a return. So this is wild and crazy. Well, we are an investing channel, and it's fun to talk owner occ for a minute. But let's talk DSCR loans and investors. What's going on?
Yeah, so we've seen kind of the market adjust, I think, on the DSCR side a little lower to match conventional side a little bit.
Wow.
I think because the market hasn't jumped up as far as they thought it would. In response, we've seen DSCR rates come down to like on 20% down single family residences. Without having to buy it down, we've been seeing 6 to 6.25 on a
Oh my
30-year
God.
fixed with a
Wow.
5-year prepay. So we're in that market now at 20% down, right? Where before, at the beginning of the year, call it mid of the year, we were talking about 20% down being somewhere in the maybe high sixes, then it became the mid sixes. And now we're officially in the territory where we are talking about low sixes with
And I want to
20%
hit
down.
something again. I just want to make sure we're getting this right. For the longest time, we were talking DSCR loans 25% down. Now you said it, I think 3 times, but I just want to confirm you're saying 20%.
20%. Oh, so yeah. So yeah, those rates were for 25 previously. And
Right.
now
And
we're
that's
talking about
exactly right.
20.
Before it was
Yeah.
25. Now it's 20.
Yeah. We're talking 20% down, 6 to 6.25, 30-year fixed, 5-year prepay. Like this is one of those, again, the windows where the conventional and DSCR rates right now are even smaller in between the margin between the two. So this is one of those moments where we're telling clients, like, if you are trying to buy it in LLC, if you want to do it the correct way in doing it as a true LLC based loan, going through the
Yep.
process and invest property, this is the moment to do that, right?
No doubt.
You can wait till, again, people are now telling me they're going to wait till the October meeting, whatever, this meeting, that
Why are we
meeting.
doing this again? Why are you guys
It,
waiting? Don't you know
it
what
happens
happened?
every time. But, and obviously this is one of those moments where, again, the market is moving ahead of all the meetings, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing it
Yeah.
respond prior to the meeting. So as we are getting closer, what I've been telling clients, and some people have taken the advice, some people haven't, is
Yep.
let's be in process, ready to jump on a move and lock things in, because we are seeing things improve as it comes. And who knows, one day the secondary market, Wall Street, might wake up on the wrong side of the bed and
Mm-hmm.
flip over,
Oh,
right?
for
We
sure.
don't
We've
know
seen
when
it.
that'll happen. Yeah. So and again, with conventional loans right now, obviously if you want a cheap no cost loan, right, then you can go conventional. But
Absolutely.
if you want a loan written correctly in the LLC in the process that you want, actually in the LLC, not showing up on your personal credit a lot of times, like all that kind of thing, all the benefits that come with the DSCR loan, the time has never been better to lock in, again, 20% down, low 6 rate, right? And then what we've been seeing in the personal name DSCR side, because we've talked about this before, is no prepayment penalty, personal name in the certain states that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing 20% down on those be in the low sixes, and then with easily buying into the high fives.
Wow. This is going to be game changing. Again, I don't see any reason to wait for the October meeting. We're seeing the 10-year and mortgage rates reprice. This is what they do all the time. The market is always ahead of the Fed. So stop gambling. And oh, by the way, the last 5 times the Fed cut, mortgage rates went up after. So don't forget the recent history. Stop being stupid. But yeah, at the end of the day, I love the fact that we're talking owner occ sub, 300K loan. Go get a 15-year. It's just the right answer, right? If it meets your financial bucket, you can afford that extra $400. It'll be game changing, right? You'll have an asset that you own in 15 years instead of 30. You'll save 200 or 360 grand. I can't even, that's just crazy. 200, you'll save 260 grand. I think it's the right answer. And of course, DSCR loans continually being repriced. Now we're at 20%. We were at 25. It does seem like the market has an appetite for good deals. Jonathan, if somebody wanted to reach out to you and get something started, what do they do?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com and let us know you came from more at.
again, folks, you got to say you came from ORET, because if you do, you will talk to this young man or his partner, Dustin. And if you don't, you're going to be in a queue. And none of us want to be in a queue. So go shortcut the line, talk to the guys at top, tell them you came from ORET. Jonathan, have a great week.
Thank you. You too.